skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. On the ground, it's Lacy.
Yes.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Back to the ground game on the left. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get the first through the air. Breaks into the open. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. In the red area, it's Lacy. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one
He's
loose
catching
downfield.
that.
That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive.
Well, this defense is going to have their hands full trying to defend the pass with all of these weapons they've got on the perimeter of the field. That is a great job bringing a dangerous target down right away after he catches the slant.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Well, we're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling like that.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Handoff for Frazier. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Scanning the field, it's Stockton.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line, guys that communicate and guys that get pushed. They put many running backs into the NFL, but it's because of these big old hog mollies up front.
The give, running right, it's Frazier. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he's in! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Defense looks as if it's coming. Looking for space. It's Lacy. And he's brought down after a nice gain on the play. Give him 7 on that one. And now we've reached the 2-minute timeout.
Have a good day.
And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's got it again. And he could not get loose on the run. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. There's a crease. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the first down, you chew up a bunch more yards too. Nice execution by this offense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to take off. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Frazier. Turning it on. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Yeah. Only use.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a...
I want you to use... what color you got? You got every color? Only use primary colors.
Ohio. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Buckeyes will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And the Bulldogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Dropping back, it's Stockton.
Oh my God, that was so stupid. That
And
was
the
so
first
dumb.
drive ends with a pick. Going the other way, and he's got room. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play be.
Wasting no time taking a shot. Makes the catch on the left. Off and running. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
But we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
Bringing it out. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Gets the back moving. Say it. Here comes the heat.
Sorry,
That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
And they fail to hook up on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Again, it's Sayin. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the catch and he's free. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State in the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! He got it back corner of the end zone. Talk about keeping your eyes downfield and then unleashing one on a rope.
And having a guy like that that can buy time and beat you down the field with his feet, but also what you said is the most important thing. Keeps his eyes down the field. He's not looking to run the football. He can, but he's looking to do damage and make a big play down the field. Because he had his eyes up, he could do that.
He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. The lead is 8. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He might want another play. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Fires to the big fella. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Handoff for Frazier. There he goes. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Dogs! Got it right in the heart of the end zone. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And he puts through the extra point. Looks like he's going to bring it out.
Oh, sticky. It's
Makes a
sticky.
move.
Oh,
He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give them a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No, 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 no. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And the Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. After run, now throw. Quick completion on the out. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here as we look at the stats of what has been an offensive showcase so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd down, here's Frazier. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Frazier. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
4th and 1, turn around, hand it off to your bell cow running back, and let him go move the sticks. Great job.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's going to run it. Got room at the 35. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Here's a give to Frazier.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Lining up for the PAT. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And he's going to bring this one out. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
Yeah,
And
it's
they
a
can't
hamburger.
hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now
that
it's
burger.
third down.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Lined up in the gun on third down. Sayin. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him.
A shot toward the end zone.
Yes.
Falls in complete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sayin. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen.
That's a great.
Finds his big tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped him pick up that first.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Quick completion to the right. Oh, he's got some space. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Throwing, Sayin. Stepping to the right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Wow.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. The 50, the 40, inside the 30. He's at the 10. He just set sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a two-point return.
I love the effort by the field goal unit. They don't just take the play off. They don't hang their heads. They rush the extra point. Look at that. Get their hand up, get a paw on it, pick it up, and take it all the way back for 2 points and gain some momentum for this defense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He wants to change this route. Now the play fake. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Oh, that's a bad attempt.
Another incompletion on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking long.
It's that ham sandwich.
Got the conversion.
Yes.
Still going. He's
Pretty
brought
good,
down, but not
Pretty
before he
good there,
picks up
Sam.
the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the call.
Here's a little room there. He's at the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And he's not going to take the touchback.
Yes.
Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's Sayin to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll be brought down. Ohio State calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sayin. Trying to get behind the defense. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end.
Booster, booster. Ready. Ready, go.
Sayin back to the air. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Sayin. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Upstairs to make the
I
catch.
hate this game. Oh my
He
God.
is in! Touchdown, Ohio State!
How about the bomb? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have it. And the defense just doesn't play great. Doesn't get to the football to make a play.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. These two-point conversions are tricky enough. You don't want to add to the degree of difficulty by backing up 5.
I see.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. He's in there. It's good. And how about that to end the half? Touchdown on the final play and the 2-point conversion for good measure. up and ready to kick off this second half. Here he comes from midway.
And he gets the
end
ball
zone.
back after that. I'm a
That
clown.
gamble
Why
did
not just
not
go
pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in this second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. On the move, it's Jackson.
He's
It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field.
129, 129.
Fourth down, say it. Moving out to the right. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. First down, operating in the red zone and doing it in a den of noise. Handoff for Frazier. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Frazier again. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Zayn throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Zayn from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh my
Complete to the
God.
left.
Oh my God. He did it again.
A 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And that one will put them up here in the second half. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields. Might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Throwing, say it. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a...
Got a little grass. Gives him the big stiff arm. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just handing the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Here's Sayin to throw. He tries to take the top off.
No, I'm
They
supposed to
went for
catch
it all
him.
on first down, didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
Well, I like the idea by the offensive play caller here, and you're trying to get aggressive, you're trying to find a chunk play, but that time, QB and receiver can't hook up.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Sayin. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. To the house. Touchdown, Buckeye.
This is such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
Here comes the 2-point try. Say it. Pressure coming. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
We got 5 touchdowns, no picks.
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Making side adjustments here. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Flying down the left side. The 30, the 20, the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And sometimes you live by the blitz, and sometimes you die by the blitz. And right there, great job blocking and understanding it was coming. And then somebody had to make a play in space, and he took it a long way.
You're right, David. It's always a risk by the defense. And if you don't have good gap integrity with the blitz, then the offense can pop one. And that's exactly what happened on that run. Everybody up front not getting flustered, just staying in their tracks, getting their blocks, giving their running back a lane. He uses that speed, and that's just not a touchdown, man. That is a long highlight reel TD.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. He lets it fly. Upstairs he's got it. And defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This noise, this crowd, and you can feel the jolt of energy going through the Buckeyes.
Well, everybody loves 5-yard runs, Reese, but come on, let's get real. When you're chucking the ball down the field and you got great quarterback play and wide receivers out wide that are making plays, fans go nuts, and the Horseshoe is one of the loudest places in all of college football.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
And these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times when you see those pass interference or receivers adjusting the ball and DBs not. This time you could tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going, got his hand on it, made sure the receiver couldn't make the play.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Sayin to throw for it on fourth. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
To the air, it's Stockton. Finds his man. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Maybe some room here. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! He scores for the 5th time in this game.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Sayin. Gonna take a shot. Brings it in down the left side. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Buckeyes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Quarterback extends the play. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
Touchdown, Ohio State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The Buckeyes with an answer.
And man, oh man, I don't know how you leave that guy open for the touchdown. Like some kind of miscommunication on the defense. He has had a big day. He's a go-to guy. Palmer, I don't know what you saw with your quarterback eyes, but it looked like a bust by the defense.
Yeah, and that's inexcusable by this defense because this guy's already burned you in this game. He's lighting you up. If there's anybody that you got to be aware of, if there's one player that you have to know where he's lined up every single play, it's him. So for the defense to allow him to be that wide open on that play at this point of the game, no bueno on me.
Here comes the Georgia offense ready to go on the attack. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Quarterback making checks. They'll start this drive with a pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Handoff, Frazier running left. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. The Dogs are in the hurry-up.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. The play action fake. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Handoff, Frazier running left.
That's a great tackle.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue.
There's some room. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
Run in the red zone, it's Frazier. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is 2nd and 14. Quarterback may change this route. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it.
Oh,
And it
insane,
was worth
bro.
the gamble, but the long
I like
pass
that.
is incomplete.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late, you're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in.
Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The Bulldogs answer right back with a score of their own.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Throwing, say it. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Lined up in the gun on third down, say it. He wants a big play here late. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on.
The defense has not had an answer for this guy today. Already over 150 yards receiving. That time, the ball falls incomplete, but we haven't seen that happen too often today.
Fourth down, say it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Here's Sayin to throw. Gonna let it fly. Got it in stride inside the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Again, it's Sayin. Keeps looking downfield. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And it comes up empty there, but that's exactly what this offense needs to keep doing, man. Keep throwing the football. Like, don't quit. Don't give up. I know you're down a couple of possessions, but you want to show your team, man, that we're always going to fight no matter what the score.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. The 50.